Hi, I'm Crystal, an ergonomist at Alter Ergo, and today I have a shoe expert with me. Her name is Bryn, and she has plenty of experience with shoes because of working at a very large sporting good company in our area. So today Bryn is going to talk about the benefits of good supportive shoes and how that might look for different types of arches and different foot types that are out there. So Bryn, let's hear it from you.
Thank you, Crystal. If you're having trouble with your feet, your knees, or even your back, it could be due to not high quality shoes. So it really is important to look at a good brand and see what works for you. I'm gonna go over some different brands with you and which might be better for your foot type. So there's really 3 foot types out there. There's a flat foot, a high arch, and there's a neutral to medium arch. So each brand is gonna have a good support or a good cushion shoe. It just depends on what foot type you have. To find out your foot type, you can go to your local shoe store and talk to a sales representative where they can measure your foot and study your gait analysis to see if your arch falls or what type of arch you have. Or else you can do a DIY at home where you can do a wet test. You can go onto a concrete slab or else lay out a newspaper, stick your foot into a little bit of water, and then stand on to either the concrete or newspaper to see where your imprint is. So if you have a flat foot, that means that you're gonna have like a pancake. It's gonna be completely wet. Otherwise, if you have that higher arch or a medium arch, it'll be more into the shape of a question mark. It'll be dry in some spots. If you're somewhere in between that question mark or pancake, that means you probably have a neutral foot. Having a flat foot means that you overpronate. So that means that your ankles roll inwards and you're walking more on the insides of your feet. To help stabilize that, you want a supportive shoe or insert to help correct that, and you'll be walking more straight, more neutral. Inserts can be a great way to correct your problem, or if you already have a good shoe, you can just stick those in, and that can be a really good, cost-effective way to help solve that problem. Opposite to overpronation, you have supination. This is commonly found with high arches, and that's where you're walking on the outsides of your feet. So to help correct that problem, you can use a cushion shoe, and that will help alleviate any pain that you might have in those arches. Some of my favorite brands to recommend are bread and butter brands that have been around for years, and they all have either good support or cushion shoes. These brands include Brooks, Hoka, Asics, On Running, Saucony, and New Balance. Here's the list of stability shoes. They range from light stability all the way to max stability. You can pick whichever one you want to try on depending on what level of stability you want. I always recommend Brooks Adrenaline, Asics Kayano, or the Hoka Arahi, depending if you want that mild support to start out with. Here's another chart to show you the different cushion shoes for a high arch. Many people seem to like the Hoka Bondi, Cloud Stratus from On Running, and the New Balance 1080 for a high plush cushion. If you get a chance, try on a shoe from each of the brands. Each brand runs a little bit different, and depending on your foot type, you might have a little bit of a wider foot or a more narrow foot, and each brand can be more compatible with your foot type. It is worth it investing in a high quality shoe just because once your feet feel better, your whole body starts to feel better too. Follow us at Your Alter Ergo for more ergonomic tips and tricks. Thank you.